As we all know, at the end of Where and Back Again, Queen Chrysalis is defeated when Thorax and the Changelings share and give their love instead of stealing it. Despite Chrysalis being enraged, Starlight pleads with her to give up her evil ways and accept her offer of friendship and the path to redemption. As we all know, Chrysalis refused and swore revenge on Starlight for her role in her defeat. But what if instead of swearing revenge, she accepts Starlight's offer of friendship? Well, for starters, unlike the relationship between the main characters and Starlight, which was mainly friendly, they would absolutely distrust her and believe that this was one of her many tricks to catch them off guard and steal their love. Twilight would tell Starlight of her suspicions, but Starlight, having never met Chrysalis prior to Season 6, would believe otherwise and that she was suffering from a traumatic event, although this is never proven. The events of Celestial Advice would play out similar to the original timeline, but Twilight would voice her worries to Princess Celestia that Chrysalis would manipulate Starlight into becoming her apprentice of evil. Celestia would tell her not to worry too much and that she believed that no matter what happened, that Starlight would make the right choice in the end. During the events of Season 7, Starlight would attempt to teach Chrysalis the ways of friendship, similar to how Twilight taught her, but this would be difficult as Chrysalis would be extremely stubborn and would have a hard time changing her old ways. But eventually, as time would go on, her personality would slowly start to change for the better. The events of To Change a Changeling would not be affected too much, as despite the rogue changelings wanting her back as their queen, Chrysalis would sit this one out of fear of going back to her old ways. The events of Shadow Play would play out with major differences, as after Twilight and her friends released the Pillars of Old Equestria and accidentally released the Pony of Shadows in the process, Chrysalis would secretly have a plan of her own, to join the Pony of Shadows and then kill him so that he would not be a threat to her former changeling subjects. However, upon hearing Stygian's side of the story, she halts that plan and helps the main six and the Pillars of Old Equestria by sharing her love to repel the darkness that had consumed Stygian so that it would once again be banished back to Limbo. During the Friendship Festival, Chrysalis would reluctantly attend at the request of Starlight, and as in the original timeline, an army of storm creatures led by Tempest Shadow would invade Canterlot. Unlike the original timeline where all the ponies ran in fear, most of them would fight back due to Chrysalis aggressively rallying them. There would be a fight between Tempest and Chrysalis, and despite her best efforts, Tempest would encase Chrysalis in stone because Tempest would see her as another powerful source of magic for the Storm King. After the defeat of the Storm King and Tempest's reformation, Princess Celestia would congratulate Chrysalis, who had taken on a new changeling form, for her bravery. Chrysalis would then return to the Changeling Kingdom to formally apologize for forcing them to attack other ponies. So that is where I end the story. Please remember that this is simply my theory on how the events could play out, and yours may be different, and I most certainly would like to see your theory down in the comments section below. And make sure to subscribe to Dan Double One, as he contributed in making the thumbnail on this video. Until then, Brohoof.
Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please like, subscribe, and check out these other videos. We'll see you next time.